my channel. On my Aldi video that I put up recently, I was asked, I mentioned that I was going to make a large Bolognese and a speed soup, and I was asked by a couple of people to do a video of that, so that's what this is. I hope you enjoy. Oh, before I start, I'm aware that I'm cheating with this Bolognese. I am aware that it's probably not a true Bolognese. If you're Italian, don't come for me, it's just what I'm making. Okay, I am going to put my big Aldi 1 kilo pack of lean beef mince into this large pan. This here large pan. And I'm going to put that on to start browning while I chop things. So I'm putting it on a high heat because I do everything on a high heat. You can cook it on whatever heat you want, but it needs to be browned through. Hello. So it's in the pan, it's smashed up a bit and it started browning, and I'm going to chop some stuff. So the mince is now pretty brown. I'm going to add the onions and carry on chopping other stuff. I've broken it down several times as I've gone along. And so now it looks like that. We'll cook that down for a few minutes. I'm going to put a couple of carrots in because it gives you extra bulk and extra vitamin, whatever carrots are full of. C, I suppose. I don't know. Vitamin something. Okay, so we've got all that cooking down. I'm going to pour in the jar of pasta sauce, which is just the one that I got from Aldi the other day. And then I've half filled the jar with just water at the tap. Give that a shake. Means you get the dregs of the jar out and a bit more moisture. I'm also going to put in an additional tin of chopped tomatoes because I want this thing to be big, so I get lots of portions for the freezer. Look at the bloody mess I've made. And then a dash of Worcester sauce. A healthy shake of garlic granules. Half a tube of... What the hell have I got in my hands? Half a tube of tomato puree. And there it is, bubbling away furiously. I'm going to turn it down now. It's been on a high heat all this time. I'm going to turn it down to a really low heat and just let it simmer away there gently for a while. And I can't tell you how long that while is. It's until I want to eat it, basically. I will put on the screen what I put in and how many calories it be, and I will also put on the screen how many portions it made so that I can work out the calories per portion. And the soup comes next, but not right now because I'm going to bed in a minute. Okay. Maybe it is the next day. I'm going to record I'm going to call it Slimming World Speed Soup, but I don't think it's a Slimming World recipe. It's just something I learnt while I was doing Slimming World. And I don't know who the original credit for this recipe goes to. I have no idea. It's something I've just known for a billion years. So we are starting with, you see I've taken the lids off. We've got 2 tins of baked beans, 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, 2 tins of carrots. They can be sliced or whole, it doesn't matter, but you want liquid as well. And I'll be using about 8 or 9 pickled onions. If they were large onions, you get away with 4 or 5. And 2 vegetable oxo cubes. I don't know if you can use beef oxo cubes. I've never tried. And I'm going to put I'm going to put those things into this blender and blend. My blender's not particularly massive, so I'm only going to put in 1 of each tins in each time. So I'll be doing 2 lots of blending, basically. So I put in 1 tin of carrots, 1 of beans, 1 of tomatoes, and now I'm going to stick in 5 pickled onions into this one. And 1 vegetable oxo cube. lid on, make sure it's locked on properly, and basically blend. And so I now have a puree. I'll transfer that into my big saucepan. Big saucepan. Transfer it into there and blend the next lot. Et voilà, c'est puree. At this point, that is done. The entire recipe is finished. There's nothing else. There's nothing. The only prep is opening tins and pouring them into a blender. I'm going to put my big pot of soup onto the hob and heat it through because I want to eat some for lunch. But you could portion it up and freeze it at this point. You don't have to heat it before freezing. All of the ingredients were already cooked through before they were tinned, you know, or prepped before they were tinned, preserved, whatever the word is. So you don't have to heat it at this point at all. You can portion it up into freezer portions and then just heat it as when you want to eat it. To reheat from frozen, I find the easiest thing to do is just pop the entire portion into a bowl, pop it out of its pouch or bag or whatever you've frozen it in, cover the bowl with cling film and microwave, and keep on bashing it up. But you can reheat it in a pan if you don't use a microwave or whatever. It's really simple. If you're doing Slimming World, it is no sins, it is sin-free. I'm going to work out the calories from the tins or whatever, and I'll put that on the screen, and that'll be the calories for the total quantity. Obviously, if you're going to divide it up and you want to do calorie counting, you're going to need to work out how many calories per portion according to how many portions you get. Your portion size could be different to mine. So I will put the calories for the total thing on the screen, and obviously those calories will be slightly variable depending on which tomatoes and carrots and that you buy. All of mine are from Aldi, so the calories on the screen will be the Aldi quantities, the Aldi calories per tin. That's it. That's the whole thing. I will show you a heated bowl through in a minute, but apart from that, we're done here. And there it is. There's my portion of soup. I've got cheesy croutons on it. That's my lunch today.